Morning. I'm back out in the same permission as I was at last week, namely this field which I detected last week, and there's a field on the ridge behind me there which has a footpath running diagonally across it. In the corner here I found the lead hem weight with the two holes in it. I found a silver sixpence in this field I'm standing in, 1936 it turned out to be, so 50% silver, and then a mixture of George V, VI and Edward VII coppers across this field. The field I'm going to, I haven't detected that much, but I found musket balls, 3 musket balls. There's either a pond or a quarry, and I'm going to basically walk up there and we'll have a closer look at that, and then we're going to the next field where there was formerly a field divide that on the 1940s aerial shows a line of trees, so I'm going to work along there. But not that sunny today, but spring is coming, thank God. Hopefully it'll stay dry. I'll see you at the first hole. The path goes diagonally up this hill here where these sheep are, and then we'll be going into the next field. At the top there's either a pond or a quarry where that tree is. Ground here is quite quiet in general terms. One's 13, full depth. See what that is. Hello, some sheep come to join me here by the looks of it. It's in the side wall in the end. My hole was off centre. He's curious. Yeah, it's a copper alloy. I don't know what that is. Looks 18th century. Probably part of a buckle or something, but that's pretty cool find. Whatever it is broken, but interesting. We'll get on and hopefully find some more stuff. On this field divide is, I think it's a pond. It's either a pond or a quarry, and yeah, it's narrower at this end, the lower end, than it is at the top. There's certainly a quarry through those trees there across the other field. It's marked on the 1840 map as a quarry, but there's also a series of ponds just behind this, further up, after the next field. 16, 17. That's just below halfway up the non-ferrous. For those who haven't got the Vanquish, which is -9 to +40. Do you have a scale you're on? Right. Not a great signal, but you've got to dig it. Right. In the Mesolithic, I'm definitely on the edge of the water in the Mesolithic. In the Roman, it's just a sort of tidal marsh. I think that's what we're looking at. Thought I saw something green. Oh. What have we got? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's rather nice. Look at that. I don't know how old that is. It's an old farthing. It's pretty shot, but I think it's very thin. I think that's a Victorian farthing. We'll clean it up and you'll see later. Had a view of the edge of the estuary where it comes in. You can see it's partially flooded now, and I'm in this field. There's no house at the top there, behind the trees there. And basically it used to be a line of trees on the 44 aerial view on the National Library of Scotland website. Having run along the line of what was formerly a line of trees on the 44 aerial. 23, 24. That's a damn good signal. Is it going to be a coin though? Max depth. Right, it's right down there at 9 inches, because this is, I believe that's 9 inches, that pinpointer. Oh, that's a buckle. It's a buckle. It's a plain old, pretty plain old buckle too. Hey ho. Here I've got, finally got a signal. It's very quiet, this field. $18, $19. Quickly dig it. Right, whatever it is, we've got it now, I think. He says, oh. How bizarre. Can't see anything. Ah, it's a musket ball. After all that. I haven't found any musket balls in this particular field, and the one next door we have. Cool, on to the next. Quite an insane amount of digging, but finally got the target, which is 12 inches down on the side wall of this hole. I think it's going to be something iron, something large. Might be wrong. Right down there. Just take the spoil out. Oh, it's not, it's something small. Worth digging around for. It's another halfpenny. Which one's that? It's a thin one. Right, yeah, that was about, goodness knows how deep that was, but halfpennies, they pick up from quite a depth. And down here at 12 inches, I've got a buckle. I think it was about 17 on the scale. Got something down the hole. I think it's a button. I think it was about 15 on the scale. May not be a button. No, it's another lead. Another lead token of some description. I think this is to do with hops. The other one had a 6 on it. What's this one got on it? I think that's number 1. Well, that's pretty interesting. Good morning. I'm at the top of the ridge now, so I've got permission to do all of this pasture area, which is very kind, courtesy of the farmer, and a pond which has been dredged just in the last 5 years behind me, so it'll be interesting to see what came out of that pond. It's a high point, it's a trig point, takes in good views of the whole area, so that makes it doubly interesting as well. It's very, very wet, but it's a nice day for a change compared to yesterday, so you never know what we might find. So we'll get on and I'll report back with what we find. Of early 20th century pottery, Victorian pottery. See if we can find something. Right, in this layer of detritus that's been spread over the top, the deeper signals might be more interesting. The shallow ones do seem to be rubbish, and it's a pistol ball. It's hit something, but it was at probably about 9 inches deep, so if I do a bit more here I'll check for the deeper ones. Just for an idea of the kinds of pot we're finding on this area of scree that's been spread over this corner of the field. I think that's fairly modern. Right, let's as we head towards the head out of that corner over there, which you can't see because I have to raise the camera, the field gets a lot quieter. So to a much quieter part of the field now. In fact, most of it's going to be quiet, so if we find a veritable signal, we'll give it a dig. Right, I'm still up near that highest point on my permission, the most northerly section of the permission. Got a signal here. 23. About 70% depth. I say depth is a relative thing, so don't read too much into that. Depends on the size of the object, obviously. One can do a number of things if you think it's large and deep, rather than small and shallow, like raise the coil above the target to see if it's large and deep. Like this one. I'll try that a minute. Picks up from about 2 inches, so it can't be that huge, he says. Put the iron on. It's definitely non-ferrous. Right, just about hear something down there. About 10-12 inches. Maybe something large then. We're down to 12 inches. I may have been wrong, that estimation. Oh. What is it? That's interesting. It's a piece of lead with a hole in the middle. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that hole, but I'm trying to push the mud through. Anyway, got 14 or 15. Full depth. Sorry, it's very slippery. Alright. Oh, it's in that bit that's flown out. 14, I think we said, probably a button or something. Hopefully we can find it quickly. Alright. Alright. Oh, another token. Hop token, I think. Oh, that's lovely. Wow, I'm starting to find older things here. That does look older than the other ones I found. It's more rudimentary. On the eastern edge of my permission, got some of our friends there. $19. Half depth, so quite shallow. Right, it's in the clod. No, 19. Right, it's in the lower part of the clod anyway. bullet. It's a giant caliber if it is. It's one of those ginormous bullets. I wonder what that was fired at. It's absolutely huge. This is 19. Got a collection of good signals here. 50% depth, so hopefully be able to dig it in one. Is that a coin? But yeah, it is. Look worse than it actually is. That's actually not bad. 1920 something, I think. Yeah, early 20th century penny. 15 or 16, 50%. See if we can get that out in one. Sun's slowly starting to set. Oh, a little token or something. Don't know if there's anything on it. Seems to be lead. $18. Shadow. 60% anyway. What is that? Is that it? No. Oh, finally got a hammer coin. Fantastic. Oh, I'm absolutely overjoyed. And that is a decent one. Given that nothing decent ever has been found here, goes to show perseverance. That is nice. Who is that? Don't know, but yeah, that's a result. I finally got something decent. Oh, woohoo! I'm really pleased. Right, that's it then, guys. Got to head off. Thanks for watching. It's worth all the extra effort to find that hammered right at the end. So had to cover a large area here. So as it was the first foray, I think we did quite well, really. If you like my videos and you want to keep on top of each video that I do, just press the subscribe button. And if you like the videos, please hit the like button. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. For a roundup, so 16 items at the bottom. That was the first day, Tuesday, and then about 42 items at the top was Wednesday, the second day. And have a mixture of things. So starting with the first day, we got this buckle. I thought that was quite old, but it's so, to be honest, it's so plain. It's just from sheet metal. It may not be that old. Another buckle which I said was very plain, but it's actually got silver on it. I don't know if you can see that if the camera comes into focus. 2 coins. It's like a halfpenny there and a farthing. Don't know what that thing is. A pewter spoon, I believe. 2 cartridges. This was the best thing I found on the first day. Is that focusing? I don't know. It's a hop token, farm token, lead, made of lead. 303 cartridge and something else. Now for the second day. So we got 2 shotgun cartridges, some rings which I'm told are from animal nets, a silver spoon. This lead bullet is a very large caliber bullet. A pile of bits of machinery, 4 different coppers. I think they're mainly early 20th century, late 19th, possibly a farthing there. 2 bits of iron. 3 bits of iron. This seems to have a pattern on it. Don't know if you can see that, sort of dots. Probably a bit of a ploughshare. I don't know what that thing is. It's got rivets. It's fairly light. It's a sandwich of materials. Big, huge piece of lead. This lead thing here, it looks like a palm guard, except it's not because it's got a hole through the middle. I suppose it could be, but 3 303s, a moo tube. One of those brackets, just a bracket. Don't know what that is, part of a machine. And then a spoon, as you can see, a buckle, 3 musket balls. This is a token. Now this could be quite old. It's got a sort of star shape. It's a lead token. I'll post that up. And finally, la pièce de la résistance. This hammered turned out to be, don't know if you can see it, I'm getting it into focus. It's Elizabeth I. It's got a crease in it, but that's fantastic for me because it's broken a mould. Hadn't found any hammers for an awful long time, months in fact, so I will be going back to that area where I found that. And you never know, we might find some more. So that was it, and as I say, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to keep on top of what I'm doing with my detecting.